Parshah preview is going on vacation, so this is going to be the message that's going to cover the summer. So we're going to make it a positive one. And the message is, think positive. The Torah portion for this week tells the story of the 12 spies who were sent to check out the land of Israel. 10 came back with a negative report. 2 came back with a positive report. The Jewish people fell into despondency and despair, and God said that this generation is not going to be able to enter the promised land. They're going to wander in the wilderness for 40 years. And what does Moshe say? Not much. Now think back when the Jews left Egypt and they built the golden calf. Do you remember how Moshe pleaded with God not to destroy the Jewish people, said, blot me out from the book, you can't do this, what are the nations of the world going to do if you took them out of Egypt and you're not going to let them live to enter the promised land? And God hears his cry and forgives the Jewish people. Here, it seemingly is the same punishment, but Moshe doesn't cry out on behalf of the people. What was different? In the first case, in the golden calf, the Jews made a mistake. They made a terrible mistake. It was a spur-of-the-moment decision. Moshe was late in coming down from the mountain, and the Jews, just in panic, made a mistake and built the golden calf. All of us do that. All of us do something where afterwards we say to ourselves, what were we thinking? It's a bad mistake, but it's a mistake and it's over. Here, when the Jews despaired about being able to enter the promised land, this wasn't a spur-of-the-moment mistake. This went to their very nature of who they had become. These were a people who had lived as slaves for 210 years, and they saw everything with a slave mentality, a mentality of despair and despondency and depression and no hope. That can't be changed overnight. That can't be changed by a prayer by Moshe. That requires years and years and years of developing a new way of looking at things. How do we look at things? Some of us, the cup is half full. Some of us, the cup is half empty. But wouldn't it be better if all of us recognize that none of us have it all, but all of us can have hope for the future? The Jewish people survived thousands of years of persecution because they had hatikva. They had hope. They always had a positive outlook. Someone once said, all of us are in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. For the next 2 months, you can't look at me, but look at the stars, look at the sun, and have a happy, healthy, wonderful, positive summer.